Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim 2021. And this time we are on the West Coast Main Line North again, and this time we have a Class 43, or otherwise known as the HST Intercity 125. And we have it in this Intercity Swallow livery, which is quite cool. And we will be doing a small 35-minute service today. And I absolutely love the HST. It's so iconic. And recently, if you saw the video, I went to the train museum at York, and they had the first 125 there, the Sir Kenneth Grange 125, which was really, really awesome to see. But yeah, we are doing a small service today, so we will jump in the cab and see what's up. But before we do, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe down below. Alright, let's jump in and see what we're doing. Okay, we are inside the cab of the HST, and I've got to say, it's looking very iconic how far you are over from the door and window. What do we want though first? Well, we can do it. Parking brake is on apparently. And there goes a 158 leaving the station. What are we doing here? Pick up passengers, so we'll get those up. So you are tasked with a fast service from Doncaster to Doncaster. Yeah, we must remember to load and unload at both locations. Okay, cool. Right. Let's get some. Have we got any interior lights? I haven't been inside a HST for a while. I imagine it would be over here somewhere. Desk. Tail lights. Oh, cab. Doesn't look like we can do cab lights. Okay. Parking brake on, off. Oh, there we go. So it is off at the moment. We will just put it on for now, as we don't have what looks like a DRA. Okay. And have we picked up passengers? We have, and Doncaster is 15 miles away. Okay. So we'll take the brakes off. And we are going to head out. So yeah, one of the most iconic sort of locos on British Rail, the HST, Intercity 125. Named the 125 obviously because of its max speed, 125. But yeah, if you saw the video of me walking around the Railway Museum at York, you would have seen that they have the first 125 ever built there, Sir Kenneth Grange, named after the guy who designed it. But yeah, it was a real nice loco to see in person. I haven't really had the pleasure to see 125 in real life, to be honest. Most of the high-speed trains that I've seen are the 320, sort of taken over now from the 125 or class 43, depending on what you want to go with. But yeah, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing one really in real life. I've seen them in photos and I have seen them here and there, but not really seen them. But yeah, they've been sort of replaced now. They got retired in 2016, I think they were. I think a lot of them were under private railway services like Virgin and stuff like that. But no, British Rail have phased them out now for the, I think it's the 320 Pendolino. You see a lot of them now as the sort of high-speed rail networks. Seems we're going to get up to our top speed as well. But HS2 is the new sort of high-speed rail that they're building, which will take over sort of the role of the HST and the other high-speed trains. It's getting its own rail system built because it is going to need to go fast. I'm not really too sure how fast, but it's going to be fast. And the HST is super loud. But no, I absolutely love it. It's such an iconic loco from the sort of early 80s. I think it was like 70s, sort of late 70s, early 80s that it came into British Rail. But no, it's super cool loco. And I doubt this journey is going to take us very long at 125 mile an hour. I mean, just look at it. In the Intercity Swallow livery as well, this looks really cool. They come in a wide range of liveries, but the ones you mainly see are the 125 livery, where it looks like they called it the Flying Banana, because it was blue and yellow. And then there's this livery, the Intercity Swallow, and then there's a load of other liveries as well. But no, this one's a short one, and I thought I'd do it. I have cranked up the OBS filter on this because it is a bit grey and damp outside. I thought I'd up the saturation a bit and make it look a little bit nicer. I tend to start doing that now on the on these videos because train sim, I've always said it, but train sim looks a bit grey and dull sometimes. I don't know why they made it like it has this grey filter over it all the time. I guess they're trying to display that it's, you know, 1980s Britain and it's trying to be realistic, but I just like poppy colours, and that's why I've bumped up the saturation on a filter on OBS, just because I think it looks better. But yeah, if the HSTs are quite an interesting one. They have this co-driver's seat in it, because originally the driver was going to sit centre. He was going to sit literally directly in the centre of the loco, but British Rail basically said to the designers they wanted a co-driver, and it goes back to early days of rail transport. There's always been a second driver present. And even in there's always been a seat for one. British Rail had this thing about, you know, they like having a second person there, and it's always been a thing. It's always been tradition. So whenever you see an English loco, there's always two seats, and that was one of the design criteria for this. They wanted the driver to sit central, because one, it would have made it a lot easier, but two, I mean, not all locos have two seats. I mean, there are some foreign locos that don't, we have in this country, but most of the ones that were built in this country, the design criteria was they need a second driver's seat, which they got. So that's why there's this little one here, and there's then like a main driver's seat. I guess for longer journeys you'd have two people. And this poor 66 is pulled over. Then let us go. Freight obviously getting less priority on the main line than us. and we are 39 miles away, so we've already done like 20 odd miles. It won't take us too long to do this. That's 6.6 there with some HAA wagons with some coal in. That's quite cool. Clock's completely wrong. Yeah, not a lot of stuff works in this. I don't know if Armstrong Powerhouse do an enhancement pack for this or not. If they do, that'd be amazing. But I'd have to check. Okay, so we're about 20 miles from Doncaster, and we've been going fairly well. It's a bit foggy out now, but we've been going at quite a steady pace, pretty much at our maximum of 125. Yeah, we've been eating up the miles at this speed. But I just want to say quickly, before we come to the platform in a bit, I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers that have subscribed and have been around since the beginning. And thank you to the new subscribers that I've picked up since I've been doing the simulator related videos. You all have a big impact on whether I continue to make these videos or not. And you all have a big impact on getting us to that next milestone, which is 1,000 subs. Once we get there, we will be we'll be able to move on with our little community we're making here. But if you haven't already, please subscribe down below. It's completely free, I must add, to subscribe. Some people have told me that a few people on YouTube think that it costs money to subscribe to a channel. It is completely free to subscribe down below. All it does is tell YouTube if you want to continue seeing my content, which if you're enjoying the videos, please just hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to see every video that I publish. But yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who already has subscribed, and hopefully we can continue to make videos, and hopefully we can continue to build this community. It's been an absolute honour for the last 7 years to have been doing this basically, and I'm so happy that I was able to do it, because back in Tut Deer, as they say, I found it extremely difficult to do YouTube, mainly because I didn't have the kit. But now I've got the kit, and I've got all the gear, but I've got no idea. But no, but now I've got some decent kit. We're making some decent content, and I am really, really enjoying my time here on the platform. Okay, stop. Okay, we're about 8 miles now, and it's starting to get a lot more built up here as we enter Doncaster. I see a lot more houses appearing out of nowhere, and there's a lot more signals, and it's just starting to be a lot more built up. So we are coming in here. And we've got a double yellow, so we're alright. I have laid off the power as we roll into here, just in case we've got to stop on a dime. We're still going pretty fast, 80 miles an hour. It's nothing to snuff at. But I'm hoping all these are... We got green. Yeah, I was going to say I'm hoping all these are somewhat double yellow or green. We might be catching something up, you see, in front, so it's sort of trying to slow us down a little bit. We are about 5-6 miles away now. We got a green. Probably fine, really, to blast up here. Really enjoyable scenario so far though. Playing with the iconic Intercity 125. I mean, I haven't really played about with it too much in this game. We've played a bit in Train Sim World 2, which I've been meaning to go back on that game and give it another go. But yeah, Train Sim 2021 just seems really enjoyable at the moment. I've been having a blast on this game. I'm kind of waiting for the new content to sort of come out for Train Sim World 2 and for some of the new content to be a bit cheaper, so, you know, waiting for a sale and stuff. But we still have quite a bit to do on that game. I mean, we've got the rest of Tees Valley to do, and the North Pennine route that we need to take a look at, which apparently is really good, I've heard. So there's quite a bit for us to be doing actually in that game, but I just haven't had the motivation to play it. I've literally just been on this game 2021 for ages, you know, just playing about on this. Euro Truck as well, there's not really a lot of motivation at the moment to play that game. Same with OMSI 2. Mainly because I've got to get the steering wheel out of storage. I put the steering wheel into a box for a bit, mainly because it was just sitting around and I wasn't playing any games with a steering wheel. So the motivation to get it out of the box and start using it again is really low. But I will get around to it. But at the moment, Train Sim just seems to be really easy to load up, play a couple of scenarios and then go off, so that's what we've been doing. But I'm kind of waiting for some new games to come out actually. There's one called Art of Rail, which looks really good, which I want to play. Transport Fever 2, and there's some really nice English railway models in the workshop for that game, and I really want to get it just to play with those. Yeah, I just want to give that a go. But yeah, there's just quite a few games I'm waiting for to come out. So there's the new Train Sim World 2 stuff, Rush Hour. There's new Train Sim stuff. There's new Euro Truck stuff. There's new OMSI stuff. I'm still waiting for the Yorkshire Counties DLC to come out on Steam. New games like Art of Rail. So yeah, there's a load of games that I want to get and play. Forza Horizon, I think it's Forza Horizon 4 went on Steam recently, but I know that they're doing a new one soon as well, which I kind of want to have a look at. I do like Forza Horizon because they tend to put a lot of cars in that you wouldn't normally see in other games. Like, I think in Forza Horizon 4 there's MGs on there, which is really cool. You don't normally see a lot of MGs in racing games, so I kind of want to get it to give that a go. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of games that I'm waiting to come out really before I start playing them. Which hopefully they're this year. I mean, the year's slowly running out. Still no news on Sniper Elite 5 though. I'm still waiting patiently for that. Battlefield looks good. Don't know if we'll actually do some Battlefield on the channel because I've sort of built a community of sim players now. Before, when I used to do DayZ and Call of Duty and stuff, that's what we built. We built a community of those sort of players. But now we've started to do sim stuff. We've sort of built a community of sim players, which to then start uploading Battlefield might be a bit. You guys might not want to see that, the people who like sims. So I think we're not gonna bother. I probably will get Battlefield, the new one, just to play it on my own time. But I don't think I'll record it and put it on the channel. And here we are. Gotta try and get all the coaches in here, which is a big task sometimes on a small platform. I think they're all in. It's okay if that end power car sticks over a bit. And that's it, we are here at Doncaster. So let's just take a look at the HST. There's a Classic 6 over there. Yeah, that was the Intercity 125 HST, or the Class 43. And we did a small little service here to Doncaster. So yeah, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. It is free to subscribe down below, so do that if you don't want to miss any of my new stuff. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.